Hello, welcome to another episode of Funjelah. On this episode, we have a very talented, lovely singer by the name of Rachel Grae. She's a singer-songwriter. We learned on this podcast that she is wise beyond her years. She is an old soul, and she is a lovely, lovely human. So talented. Listen to her music. Her new album comes out March 6th called Come a Day. And we had a great conversation with her. We come out the gate hard, hitting Dunkin' Donuts with some hate. Okay. She's a Dunkin' fan. As you know, we are not. And we went on a Dunkin' tangent for a minute. But we have some great conversations, her attitudes, her gratitudes from her life. And also, we listened to a really great voicemail from one of you guys that called in and left a voicemail. So if you also want to leave us a voicemail and you've never done it before, or if you have and you have a new attitude or gratitude that you want to leave us, you can go ahead and call us. Danielle, tell them that information.
Yes, so give us a call at 747-300-5380, or you can email us at funjelahpodcast@gmail.com. Also, at that number, you can even shoot us a text message. You know, if you're a little Gen Z and you're scared to call. Text us, email us. There's a form on anjelah.com too.
Yes, you can also ask us a question if you need advice. Maybe you need love advice. Maybe you need advice with your children. Maybe you have adult children and you're going through something and you want to know, what do Danielle and I think about this? We will give you our advice. We will give you our 2 cents. Will it be good? We don't know, but we'll try. We'll give it to you.
We'll have a good time.
Yeah, we'll have a good time while we do it. And you can have a good time while you listen to this episode of Funjelah. You're 23.
I'm 23.
Yeah. Woo! Oh my gosh, you have siblings?
I do. I have an older sister.
How old is she?
25.
25?
Yes.
Cuties.
So we grew up
Does
best
she sing?
friends. No, she's in sports.
Okay.
So she works for the Yankees.
Oh.
Yes.
Well,
My whole
fun.
family is like sales, and then I just randomly popped out and something happened.
You were like, I don't want to sell nothing.
Exactly. Like those calls that they're on, like not for me. 9 to 5 just doesn't work for me.
No. When did you know you could sing?
I mean, my first cover was when I was 10, so it has to be like my whole life because I had to build up the courage.
Yeah.
Beforehand.
Yeah. So like
forever.
you would sing at home. Was it you who knew you could sing, or were your parents like, whoa, wait?
It was me first, but my parents like knew that I could sing. They put me in vocal lessons when I was 12.
Okay.
So I've been singing my whole life.
Yeah.
I had like the craziest stage fright when I was younger. So I didn't do like chorus, choir, performing, nothing. It was me and my laptop. Me and photo booth were tight.
Hey, photo booth, click.
We still are tight. To be fair.
Oh my God, to
Nothing
see the
has
drafts on your computer right now.
Oh yeah, there's a
on
lot.
your photo booth. Hilarious. Oh wow. Okay, so you did voice lessons. Your parents put you in that, and then I'm going back to the beginning because you're so young, and your album, you're so like passionate in it. I'm like, where did all this life come from? Hold on. Wait, you have lived so much life already. Okay, so what was the first like big thing that you did for singing? Did you like sing the national anthem somewhere?
I
Like
did.
what was it?
Well, my first biggest thing was posting on YouTube. To me, like 10-year-old me was like, I'm an icon now.
There it is. Look at these 7 likes, Mom. Look at these views I got. Yeah.
Right, exactly. I thought I was famous at that time.
Sure, totally.
But actually the national anthem. I went to camp, and at my summer camp, my friends were like, Rachel, you need to go up and sing it. So that was, I think, my first like live performance. But I also, like, when I would go on vacations, my family would make me do like karaoke bars, or just like put me up and be like, nobody knows you here, Rachel. Like, you could do it, you're safe. And then I felt like, okay, you know what? If I fail, I'll just go back home and nobody will see me again.
Yeah, totally. Did your voice develop into this style? Like because you've been compared to like Amy Winehouse and like some real Adele, like real just these strong voices. Did you like develop into this style?
I always listened to big ballad singers like the Adeles of the world, Demi Lovato, Sam Smith, Bruno Mars, Kelly Clarkson, like those were my people. Like that was who I listened to every day. So I've always been inspired by like a big voice, and like massive emotional, like, you know, so it's always been a thing, but I for sure could not sing like that when I was like 10. I thought I could.
You're going for it in that photo booth, though.
Yeah. I mean, if you heard me, you'd be like, I could see it coming there.
You'll get there.
Right. So I think you could see where I was going, but at the time, I would sing like the Adele songs. And
have you met any of them?
No, I haven't. But Adele's like.
That would be your one? Yeah.
Adele, for sure.
Yeah. Oh, man. Bruno, if I can meet Bruno.
Oh, same.
Watch out, Manny. Just kidding.
You know, just go to Vegas and hit him up at his casino.
I know. I went to his club, his lounge bar that he has.
Oh, yeah.
So fun. Oh, my gosh. Because it's like live band and then DJ. Live band and then DJ. And they're playing like all my kind of music. You know what I mean? That you'd probably call oldies or something. But so fun.
He was my first cover. I sung When I Was Your Man. Yeah.
And you put it on YouTube or?
Yeah. It's down now. Because in high school, my friend was joking around and he was like, I'm going to show the teacher. Just like full joke.
Yeah.
And I went to the bathroom and I posted it on my dad's YouTube account. So I went into the bathroom and I was like, Dad, get this off now. They're about to play it and I can't do this. So it no longer lives, but maybe it will resurface one day.
I love that though. I love when people do the like sort of the gender swap covers. Very fun.
It's somewhere. Like I feel like I've posted it on socials and like duetted myself.
I think you have
like sung When I Was Your Man again.
Let's go find it.
Yes,
let's go back to the vault. Let's tag him. Now that we know we could do that, let's tag him.
Exactly. But I've been on a Bruno Mars wave like my whole life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, your whole life started.
I was literally just thinking, I was like, well, when did he start? It could have been the year you were born.
Okay. Your song, I was listening to your music and I'm like, oh my God, this girl is talented.
Thank you.
Your song, Raised by a Woman, girl, vibey.
Thank
like
you very
as
much.
soon as, because like I had your music on just like playing while I was like getting ready and stuff. And as soon as this one came on, I was like, oh wait, my face is doing something. My face is doing a little, ooh.
Little stank face.
Oh.
Thank you.
Oh, okay. Loved that song.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I have had like terrible relationships in my past. Met somebody great. And I was like, I could tell you were raised by a woman. Like I could tell your mom did well with you there.
Yeah,
so
she did
that was
right.
what I was inspired by.
Yeah.
But it honestly came up in like a conversation. Like I was just talking. I was like, it's so funny. You could tell he was raised by a woman. And my writer and producer like sat there and they were like, wait a minute, say that again. Like say that line one more time. And I was like,
yeah,
you're raised by a woman. And then immediately it just kind of like went and we were like, let's make it like a vibe. But we thought it was going to be a ballad at first. Yeah.
Oh, it's so vibey.
It's one of my favorites on the album.
Good,
so
good. It's so vibey. I've already listened to it like so many times just this morning. So on this podcast, we do Maditudes and Gratitudes.
Yes.
Okay. So we're going to start with Maditude first.
Love.
And I want to know, what is the thing, Rachel, that gets on your nerves, that makes you mad, gives you bad attitude? It could be something that, like, this has always bothered me, or it's something that just happened yesterday that you're like, oh my God.
No, I got it.
Give it.
Tesla Ubers. And I could talk about this for years. Have you been in a Tesla Uber?
No. I mean,
oh my God.
maybe. I don't know.
The worst Uber to get into.
Why?
I think like Tesla should be banned from Uber.
Why? First of all, I never
I've
know
had
how to do
deep
the doorknob.
conversations.
I never know how to open the door.
I feel like it's like you got to be like, not ambidextrous because that means both hands, but
You got to
You
be
gotta,
able to
like,
you gotta
figure
like
out
do
the
like
push and pull
this.
thing.
Yeah.
No, it's the jolting of the car. Like the brakes, because it's electric, it's the worst drive.
Oh.
Sorry, Tesla owners, but I just can't do it.
All right. Okay.
Yes.
Do you know anybody who has a Tesla?
Yes.
And
that's
is
why
it the
it's
same
in my
thing with
brain
them
right
too?
now. Yeah, it's the worst. But my friends and I have spoken about this topic so much, and all of us are in agreement that Tesla Ubers need to go.
We agree.
Yeah.
We're in agreement.
I would literally like if I see that's the car I get, I like
You like cancel.
No
it.
way.
Like, just
Really?
kidding.
Yeah, I'm like, sorry I'm late, but
They should have it as a feature. Like,
Yes.
no whatever.
Electric,
Because also too, I don't know if this has happened to you, but sometimes when I've gotten a Tesla, they'll put it in that self-drive mode. And I'm like, well, I should have just called a Waymo then. Like, why? And I'm like, I don't feel this is, I'm like, put your hands on the wheel.
It doesn't
What are we
work.
doing?
Why are we doing this?
Yeah.
No, not my thing.
Are you trying to show off,
Yes.
sir?
Yeah. Like, no need. Thank you so much.
And then I have one more.
Oh,
Can I do
gimme.
two?
Yeah,
Yes.
give it.
Okay, have you ever been to a coffee shop? You get the same exact like order, and it just tastes different every single time.
Yes.
It is
Wait,
the
are you going
most-
to the same coffee shop and it tastes
Yes.
different every single time?
Yes, same order, same coffee shop.
Are you going to Dunkin'?
Wait, honestly, yes.
That's why. It's awful.
I feel like I could like taste the barista's like mood in my coffees every
Not
day.
taste their mood.
Like it's
not like a
either-
mood ring, but a mood coffee.
It's either like they're angry,
Yeah.
like it tastes like they're mad, like
Yeah.
it tastes like they put dirt in my coffee, or it's like a good day and they're happy and I get a good coffee.
That's hilarious. I love that you knew it was Dunkin'.
It actually
all,
is.
This is a
Duncan, I love you. Like I actually
this is
love
a
you,
Dunkin'
but-
hater household right here.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm a lover
We-
household.
Oh my gosh. What do you love about Dunkin'?
We have beef with them.
I don't know. I think like the Jersey in me is
It's
like
that.
I
Oh,
love
that's what
a
it
good
is.
like
You're a Dunkin' lover
It's an East
by location.
I think it
Yes.
totally is an East Coast West Coast thing.
I love it. Like I also love a good like gas station coffee. But then I also love like a bougie coffee. Like
Okay,
I
listen.
just
I don't mind.
Okay.
I don't mind a 7-Eleven.
yeah, it's not
7-Eleven
bad.
drinks. I would say 7-Eleven is the top tier gas station drinks options, in my opinion.
You guys have 7-Elevens?
Mhm.
What's the one over there that Joe Larson was telling us about?
Oh,
Go.
and then wait, but then someone brought us food from
Yeah.
there.
What is it
What is
called?
it?
A W. It starts with a W.
Wawa?
Oh,
Wawa.
Love Wawa.
Wawa.
Wawa reminds me of summertime.
I was like, go.
Because Wawa's in like beach towns and I love Wawa.
Which and we had someone bring us Wawa. I loved it.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
so
We're
good.
big fans.
Wawa's
Fans of
amazing.
Wawa.
Yes.
Good.
Dunkin', we can't get down. We've tried multiple times.
have.
We're
I'll
like, you know what,
I'll
let's do
take
it
the
again.
Wawa.
Yeah.
The Dunkin', like I get it. Like, are you Dunkin' or well? I mean, you're probably
here's
Starbucks
the
if you
thing.
had to pick between the two.
100% Starbucks.
I mean,
Oh yes.
I literally have a Starbucks right now.
Yeah.
But I will say though, I get the same thing, and I think it's a chain thing because I think the beauty of a chain is I'm going in here, I know exactly what I'm getting.
Yes.
It's gonna be the same.
Yeah.
So when it is different, I'm like, what happened back there?
Right.
Yeah. Are you, guys
Are you
okay?
training? Is this new?
That's what I'm
Did you
saying.
skip? And I'm testing and going, what step did they forget? Did we miss an
I
ingredient?
think it's the milk ratio.
Shaken, not
also
stirred.
that.
That's been my thought.
yeah,
is
yeah.
like same with like getting a matcha and it's too milky.
Yeah.
Like the color, you could just tell the color
Yeah.
of a coffee or the color
Yeah,
of a
yeah.
matcha. You're like,
I don't want
this
it
is a
to
bad
be too
day.
milky.
Yeah, this.
Yeah.
Somebody just broke up with their boyfriend.
exactly. See, you could
Something-
taste.
Yeah.
You could taste the issues.
You can taste the
You can
issues.
taste the issues.
you taste the problems they're having in their life in your coffee.
Absolutely, you can.
But I am a Dunkin' person. I guess that's probably part of the issue.
Yeah. Let's start there.
Let's start
Problem
there.
number one.
Yes.
Okay.
But yeah, that's been my biggest problem recently.
I relate so
Yeah.
much because
It's
too we
bad.
just talked about this on another episode where it's like coffee to me like make or breaks my day.
Same.
Like it's I could be in a terrible mood, but then I get a good cup of coffee and I go, oh, okay, the sun is shining. The world is
Absolutely.
brand new. We are positive.
Yeah.
And so if it's messed up, you're just like, oh, okay, well, so I'll just go to bed now and start over tomorrow.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
yeah. You need
Yeah.
like a minute to grieve, and then
Yeah.
you
To
can like, get back up.
Exactly.
That's how I feel. And I'm like a coffee. I've had 2 coffees today already.
Oh,
What time is it?
noon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's probably a problem. But it's fine.
That's okay. I'm a 2-3 cup minimum.
Okay,
gal.
what is
Yeah,
your
yeah.
what's your coffee drink?
Literally coffee with milk. That's it.
Not
Oh.
espresso.
No, just like
Coffee.
an iced coffee with milk or like a
Okay.
cold brew with milk.
Oh, so it's cold. You don't do
Yes.
hot coffees.
No. Even if it's like if I was in New York right now, the blizzard going on, I'd still be getting an iced coffee and walking around.
Which I've heard is also a very New York
It
East Coast
is.
thing. Yes.
I was on tour in the UK, and the guy that was driving, he was like, Rachel, why are you getting like a cold coffee right now? Like this isn't normal. Apparently it's like not normal. It's way more common hot coffees there, which I didn't
Okay.
know. So I'd be like,
Okay.
can I get an iced coffee? And they didn't have ice. And I was like,
Oh, you know, but
do
that
you
is a
mean?
very European thing of
I
just
didn't
not
know
having
that.
ice ever.
right?
Because that's what people complain about all the time because they're like,
I
just
didn't
wanna,
know that.
Because sometimes they're like, I just want an ice water, and they just look at you like, no.
I was like, how? Like that was like genuinely so confusing to me.
Yeah.
I was like, you don't have iced coffee in the morning?
Yeah.
So I had to have hot coffee, and I did go on like a baby kick afterwards having hot coffee.
Yeah.
And then when I was like back in Jersey for a little bit, it kind of went back to my norm. But yeah.
Just the ice. No, do you do sugar, syrups, anything sweet?
No.
Just
I
coffee
used to
and
do
milk.
black coffee, and everybody was like, Rachel, that's actually not, like, that's not normal.
Yeah.
Like, you have issues.
If it's a
you
good
drink
black
that.
coffee, I'll drink a black coffee. If it's
Yeah.
a delicious, like, pour over,
Yes.
just like the ratio is perfect. Love, you won't catch me doing no black Keurig. That's for sure.
That's
I'm not getting a
where-
Keurig K-Cup black. Nope.
No,
I think that's where I draw the line with Dunkin' is I can't have a black iced coffee from Dunkin'. But I can do iced coffee with milk from Dunkin'.
Yes. Agree.
No black coffee from there.
Yeah.
That's a problem.
I can do black coffee if it's a cold brew. I'm the
Right.
same way with the cold. But if it's hot, I need a little something.
Yeah.
In there.
Yeah. All right, to add on to your Matitude, your Matitude, not about the Tesla. I didn't really relate with that. But I
when
do
you
relate
get
with your
back
coffee.
in an Uber and you accidentally get in a Tesla
I'm
Uber,
gonna keep an eye out.
let me know how you
I'm
feel.
gonna
Okay?
brace for.
The people that get it will get it.
Yes.
Okay.
And the people that don't
I
just
am
need to
also-
experience it once.
I'm
and
also
you're
a
fine.
Tesla Uber hater.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm with you.
great.
So get
I
on
get
board.
it. You're
You're
younger than
actually in
me.
it.
You're young like her. I get it.
I relate
so
to the Gen Z.
Once you're in it, you'll get it.
I also am just very anti-electric car in general, but that's a topic for another day.
For another day. To add on to your coffee Matitude, I'm doing a juice cleanse right now. I'm on day 2. And just the fact that I couldn't have coffee in the morning, I
How do you feel?
almost decided to not do the juice cleanse anymore just because of that.
You know, you could
That's
just
fair.
do the juice cleanse and then also have coffee.
I could, but I also just wanted to like stick to the plan
Right? Do you feel like you're
And, like,
cheating if you
a
go
little
off of it?
bit. Like
Yeah.
even when I've done a water fast, they're like you could still do coffee in the morning, but this particular one is just these specific juices. And I'm like, let me just do it the way it's planned, and I could go without coffee for a couple of days. Let me see what my body does without coffee for a couple of days.
Probably good.
But honestly, like, it's more of a mental thing. I'm like, I can't do my cozy cup in the morning and like go walk Bonzo while he's doing his potty in the morning and just like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? I was like, oh, this is with a juice. It's not
Do you
the
have
same.
headaches? Like, do you?
No.
Oh, yeah, like
No, I
withdrawal.
don't have that much coffee.
'Cause
This
I
one right
do.
here.
Same.
Because I have full blown withdrawals if I don't have
Oh,
coffee.
no.
Same.
I don't drink that much.
1,000%.
Like if I forget to have a coffee in the morning, I'll know by the afternoon if I forgot to have a coffee because my head just starts. I'm
Oh,
like,
I'll know right away. Yeah.
what's happening right
Yeah,
now?
yeah.
And then I have to connect the
Exactly.
dots.
Immediately. Hold on. Wait,
No, literally, that's. And then I'm like, oh my god, coffee.
Like-
Go. I'm perfectly fine.
Like this morning, I need to go to the grocery store. Like I'm out of coffee and my supplies.
yeah.
And so I had to wait till I left my house to get this
Oh.
Starbucks. And I felt like I was having withdrawals just like getting ready without having, like all I had was
100%.
my water. And I was like, what is this? Doing
You're like,
makeup
this
with
is not
water?
my day.
Makeup with water.
Yeah.
Right. I had 2 coffees next to me doing makeup today. I actually felt kind of like insane. It's like this is really like this is an issue.
And I think, you know, and it could be cocaine. So
It could
Yeah,
be.
it could be worse.
in
That's
this-
what I tell
in
myself.
the scheme of things, I think we're doing okay.
Right. Well, that's okay. What you're doing, like the juice cleanse, I was trying to like take out sugars, like
Sure.
syrups and whatnot, and it stuck, which is why I started doing black coffee. I actually stopped
Good.
drinking coffee, went back on it, which is.
Oh.
But I think I'm like done with the syrup side
that's
of
good.
things. Yeah.
Because that it's like a whole other, then you're getting like sugar highs and it's
Right.
not,
Yeah.
I definitely try to not do that much sugar. I haven't fully done sugar free yet, but
Yeah.
I'm trying to cut it out a little bit.
Trying to do like natural sugars, like fruits.
Oh,
Are you a healthy
like the
girl?
monk fruit?
I'm a health
Like when you're
freak.
touring on the road, do you do like healthy choices and stuff?
Yeah, I mean the road it's hard because you're trapped in a van half the
yeah.
time, and
Yeah.
like my basic fans give me candy from like before I was touring in Germany, and they gave me German candy that I've never had. Like of course I'm gonna
that's
try
Of
that.
course, partake.
You know what I mean? But like I feel it after. Like I'm like,
Oh,
oh
yeah.
we probably should have not made that decision.
Yeah.
But overall, like very healthy eater. Yeah.
what's a go-to meal for you? Like what feels good? We're like, you know what
I-
sounds good?
Well, you're not gonna think it sounds good because it's like such a like I'm like a bro, like gym bro, like the beef and rice and like a veggie kick. Like that's me.
Really?
Yeah. Like Whole Foods.
So just like some ground beef,
Yep.
some
sweet potato.
veggies, and a sweet potato.
Yeah.
Like homemade, like just make it meal prep it.
Yeah. I'm in like the meal prep.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah. It's hard. Like it's not that fun. Like I
No.
will say.
Not
but
at
I just
all.
feel better. Like I could tell.
Isn't that so frustrating? Like, I
it's
get
the worst.
so annoyed when I eat really healthy and I'm like, oh man, I feel so good. This
It's
sucks.
terrible. I hate it.
Yeah.
I was just talking about this with somebody. We were like, because she found out that she was like dairy and gluten. If she cuts it out, she feels amazing.
Oh.
But that's so like hard and restricting.
Yeah.
And then she added it back and she's like, this sucks because it actually works when I don't eat
Yeah.
that.
I know.
That I need to keep.
That's what's so frustrating about it.
Like when I eat healthy, I feel
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
And it becomes like addicting to have that like feeling. So it's fine. But yeah, I don't like listen to like beef and rice and I'm like, oh my God, that's such a dreamy meal by any means.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I know it's going to do wonders for me. So it's fine.
Yeah. Good
Yeah.
for you. It is hard on the road making healthy choices.
It
and
is very hard.
especially when there's like a new restaurant or whatever and they're like, oh, you have to try this and it's something creamy and corn
Right.
and like
Fried and
super fried. You're like,
Right.
well, when am I ever going to be back in this town?
Yeah.
exactly.
Load it up. Let's go.
Those are for off days. I will say though, the one thing that could like, at least for me when I'm on the road, I like can tell in my voice. Like if I'm performing that night, I literally can't eat like dairy or else it's
100%.
you're gonna hear it.
Yeah.
While I'm on
yes.
stage, you will absolutely hear that I had a good pasta right before this.
Yeah.
Cheese, like I can't do
I
it.
have a question. Then what do you like? What's your green room snacks? Like, what do you
Yeah.
keep backstage?
Give us your rider.
Yeah,
Yes.
because my band and I have like kind of done this all together because I'll get them beer for like after shows. I don't drink like during tour. We get like a veggie plate. We get cookies in case they want. So it's like a good split between
Yeah.
like if they want stuff, I'll get them stuff. And then mine is like veggies, protein bar, honey, ginger. Like I'm more on the
For
tea
like a
wave.
tea. Mhm.
But I don't really eat like before like I go on stage. It's more after I just like will like
Yeah, immediately after.
Yes.
What would be your go-to? Just grab those veggies, dip them in a ranch.
yes, but also I will say potato chips because that also like coats your throat a little bit.
Oh, the oil.
So yeah, so potato
Oh.
chips is like my before.
okay, a lay or a ruffle.
Oh.
I am a ruffle girl,
Okay.
but I do Lay's. Is it lay or
Lay's.
Lay's?
But I was giving you one chip.
Yeah, I will have a lay before I get on the stage.
Wait, that's so interesting about
Yeah.
them. Not chips being a throat coat.
I think it's the salt and like the oil.
Oh,
It's a
Yeah.
thing. It
Well,
like
'cause
gets
I was
your
like, you
voice
do.
back a
Does
little
it the same with tortilla chips? Do you
I
feel
don't.
it?
I don't think so. Not with tortilla chip. Mine is chips and salsa are on my rider, and that's my go-to snacky.
So good.
But Lay's, the salt on a Lay's chip.
Mm.
So good.
Ooh, my mouth is watering thinking about it. It's so good. I love the
It is.
Lay's salt.
It is. And then I'll do like electrolyte drinks. That's like the rest of my
Oh.
rider. But I haven't perfected my rider yet. I won't lie.
Mm.
So I'll
Listen,
go back to you
it's-
on that.
I mean, yours
May we
changes.
offer some suggestions?
I mean, hers,
Please.
hers updates every
Oh, yeah.
tour, every
What's
year.
yours?
Okay, so currently it's salamis,
Some
preferably the 3-pack, the peppered, all the different ones.
I'm taking note right now.
3-pack.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
salami, cheeses, different cheese.
So good.
I love cheddar, pepper jack. Sometimes they throw on the fancy like Munsters and stuff. I don't like that. I
Oh,
just
I
give me
love
cheddar and
Munster.
pepper jack.
Mhm.
Well, you might like these packs they've been getting me lately.
So you're like a charcuterie.
Yeah, a little bit of
Boy.
charcuterie, pickles, olives. Ooh, black olives.
Yes.
Dip it in a little bit of ranch.
I'm a pickle.
Yeah, because you always have the fruit.
I'm
Yeah.
a pickle.
fruit,
Oh,
veggie-
fruit, berries.
Yes, love.
Blueberries, strawberries. Mainly, I asked for in my rider what I can take home to my daughter.
Okay.
So I'm
Truly.
like, let me get some bananas, some
Wait, that's
strawberries, some
You've
blueberries,
been doing the
'cause
you added the avocados.
avocados.
And I personally appreciated you adding the beef sticks and
Yeah.
the jerky.
Do you do chomps?
Yes. Oh my god,
one.
I'm a keto gal, and so I live by a meat stick, a beef stick is what I'm just
I
like, give me my
love it.
beef sticks.
Yeah, yeah,
No,
yeah.
I'm on a Chomps wave right
but
now.
Chomps is my favorite.
Yeah, same.
Chomps and the brand that you get, the Archer,
Yep.
are my two. Although
Never had that one, but I have had chomps.
Costco recently came out with their own Kirkland Chomp version,
Good.
Really? Is it good?
and I would argue it's right up there. It's
Ooh.
they're in the game.
Okay.
They're in the game. Yeah.
Does it have little fatty pockets in it?
I don't think so. It honestly, it's the closest thing I've ever had to a chomp stick. Like it is almost identical to a chomp.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my green room is like a farmer's market.
I love it.
Yeah.
That's the
Yes.
ideal green room.
Yeah.
I will
Yeah.
say. I've never thought to put an avocado on my.
Well, because I
But I'm
make
here for it.
guacamole.
Yeah.
I gotta make the guac.
I love it.
Yeah,
we'll
so you also do the
do
limes.
avocado with lime and salt and pepper, and then I'll just like put a scoop of the salsa of whatever salsa they got me, and then we have some like fresh guacamole. You know what I mean?
Yeah, this is good. This is like more advanced than mine. I need to
yeah.
get on that
You'll
one.
get there. You're only
I
23.
really need to
You're only
get
23. You'll get there.
Yeah.
I'm on a big like berries kick right now.
And it's
like, I've
good
been eating
to,
blueberries.
I know you said you were in a van, which we've done the van life too, and once you get to a bus, because you will one day.
We're getting there.
But it's good because all that stuff like holds.
Right,
It
you could actually,
preserves.
like-
You put it in the fridge.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Bring it to the next city.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Now
For
you're
your
on-
off days.
Exactly. It's perfect.
Then I'll really be like meal prepping.
Or when it's like,
yeah.
2 a.m. and you're still awake and you're like,
Right, what kind
got
of
some strawberries in
right
there?
Meat stick.
Absolutely.
Beef stick, yes.
For sure.
We talk about gratitude.
Mhm.
We'll get through 5 things we try to get through. Sometimes we just get through one and we go off on a tangent.
Love it.
That's what it
True.
is.
Perfect.
But I want to know what you're grateful for in your life, and it could be something from childhood or something from your career, something from yesterday, anything.
There's a lot of things I'm grateful for.
Let's talk about it. What are you grateful for in your life?
I mean, in regards to the album coming out, I would say my younger self, which is an interesting one.
Love.
Just because I'm like grateful for my frontal lobe developing.
Come on, yes. Yeah.
Very grateful for that.
Yeah.
And it's weird, like you almost are like grateful for failure in a way.
Totally.
Like I have a full perspective that I wrote from that like I wouldn't have written from if my younger self didn't make some mistakes on the way.
100%.
Which is great. Yeah.
And I feel like this is my first time meeting you, but you feel very wise and
Thank you.
mature, and just a couple of nuggets that you've just dropped, and I was like, oh, I could see why she's a good songwriter. Like you could see how your brain works differently and artistically, and I think that's just really interesting. And I don't want to keep harping on it, like, oh, you're so young, you're so young.
Hey,
But-
you could keep saying that.
Yeah.
I'm
But
okay with
like
it.
you are, like you just mentioned, you're developed, and you can really see that in your
Thank you.
songwriting and just in your conversation.
Thank you so much. That's so sweet.
Yeah, girl.
I mean, my parents have always told me I'm an old soul.
I feel that.
So maybe.
I feel that.
But yeah, I don't know. I feel like I've always just been like, before I even started making music, or at least thought that I could, I like wanted to be a psychologist or a therapist. Like I've always just been obsessed with like mental health, and like just always been very deep in that world.
Yeah.
And loved it. And like when I was younger, I'd listen to lyrics, and like we'd be in the car and I'm like, that was such a good lyric. And my parents were like, what, Rachel? Like,
Yeah, I wasn't even listening.
you're listeing to
Yeah.
lyrics right now?
Yeah.
Like we're just listening to the beat. Like what's going on here? So I've always been like a much deeper human in general.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I've always felt very like deep of a person.
What kind of music did you grow up listening to?
All the big ballad people.
Yeah, but
Like all
so your
the-
parents would listen, like in the car when like you didn't get a say. You know what I mean? Like what did they have playing in the house or in the car when you weren't allowed to like
I mean, my dad is like a Bruce Springsteen like stan,
Mm.
like typical New Jersey, but like I mean stan as in like over 100-something shows.
No
That was my
way.
first concert.
Whoa.
Yeah, like big time. So that's like
Wow.
my
Wow.
memory is
Yes.
Bruce.
Very cool.
So yeah, like I grew up on him, which he's like an insane storyteller and just incredible. But I don't know, I feel like we had a say.
Oh, good.
Like I feel like we always like maybe I don't know who they played, but there's like little home videos that it's all just like dance around music, and
yeah.
there'd be a time at night where all like they'd play a song and my sister and I would like dance around the table. Obviously I don't remember it, but I've seen like, multiple videos of it.
But I have the video.
But I have the video
I'll tag
proof.
you.
Yes. So they made it a point to like play music around us and have us just like dance around.
Yeah.
But I don't remember like specific artists other than Bruce Springsteen.
We do that with Rosie, my daughter, and we've played music for her since the day she was born. And we try to play a bunch of different music and expose her to a lot. And now she's gotten an opinion where she wants to hear her songs.
Has she caught on to anything specific?
Oh, yeah.
good Lord.
So, well,
She's currently stuck on
yeah,
Golden.
Golden right now.
Okay.
K-pop,
Yep.
Demon Hunters. She really loves Golden.
And all the versions, all the variations.
Spanish version.
Oh.
Acoustic.
Yep.
Instrumental.
interesting.
Yeah.
How old is she?
2.5.
Okay, we love this.
Oh, yeah, yeah. And so she was also a big Swiftie now, thanks to Danielle. Danielle introduced her to Swiftie, the Swiftie life on tour.
I got her on that Shake It Off, you know?
Yeah,
I love
That's
it.
the gateway one.
That was the gateway.
We love that era.
Yeah, so
Yes.
we try to play a bunch of different music for her, and she'll now request it, and she'll request her songs. But yesterday we went on a walk. I thought this was really super cute. We're on a walk. She's on her little bike that doesn't even pedal yet. She just sits there like this.
And you push her?
With her helmet. Yeah, we push her. With her helmet and her, little bike.
That is
and
the cutest thing ever.
Manny, my husband, is playing music on his phone. And it's just her favorite playlist. So it goes everything from Spanish music to Swiftie stuff to, all whatever. And then she's saying something under her breath and we can't really hear it. And we're like, what? I want to hear blah, blah, blah. And we're like, what do you want to hear? I want to hear Frank Sinatra.
Oh my God.
Wow.
And that's Manny's favorite. So he's like, oh yeah, I'll play Frank Sinatra for you. And so then we're listening to Frank Sinatra on our little walk.
I feel like that's has to be a proud parent moment.
Oh yeah. I was like
for sure.
Like, seriously.
Yeah, usually because it's, I want to hear Golden 10 times in a row.
Yeah.
But she was like, I want to hear Frank Sinatra.
Yeah, when I came in, it was the Golden playlist of just all the versions of Golden.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so we try to.
Yeah, because
So
I've
she's
heard
stuck-
and I've heard her request Selena. She's requested.
She's got a palette. Frank Sinatra, Golden. So Frank
really
Sinatra,
does.
K-pop, Taylor Swift.
Let me just show you.
That's like great.
Selena.
I'm going to list off some of her.
Please, because
her
this is like
playlist.
really
Yes.
impressive.
And then she definitely also, we got a little Disney in there as well.
we do.
A little supercalifragilistic.
I always think about it when I have a kid, are they going to be mad that I turn on Justin Bieber?
I mean,
They better be.
I don't think so. I mean, I
better be
I grew up,
scared.
my mom left the TV on CMT all day, every day. So I
Cute.
was in country music land for
love it.
all of my upbringing.
Sick.
Rosie's favorites, these are just a few. Conga, Gloria
She
Estefan,
loves
La
conga.
Chona, Los Tucanes de Tijuana,
Love
Vivir Mi Vida, Mark Anthony, and then Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Part
And
of
we're
your
turned.
world. Whoops, sorry. Some Disney, more Disney, Under the Sea, Whitney Houston, I Want to Dance with Somebody, My
love that.
Girl, some salsa songs, Brujeria, The Greatest Showman soundtrack. We have 3 of those
so
songs on
good.
there.
Wait, I'm really impressed with this music taste.
So basically every song that she ends up liking and asks for again,
You just
I
make
add
it
it to
for
this
this?
list. And
Wow.
yeah, we have Andy Grammer on here.
This is really good. This is a great
Yo
list.
Andy, Selena.
I want to share
yeah.
a playlist with her, and she's 2.5.
I mean, it is. It's a great playlist because sometimes, especially backstage or on the bus, she would come to me and be like, let's have a dance party, let's play music. And I'm also shared on the playlist. So I would
love
just
it.
play the.
Because you could be stuck listening to little
Itsy Bitsy Spider.
Yeah.
yeah,
That's on
that's
there, too.
hard.
Frozen.
To listen to that on repeat,
Yeah.
I feel like I'd start to
And she
yeah,
definitely
I was
has
on
her, she'll want to come and scroll. Although sometimes
Oh,
I
yeah.
play it on my computer and she tries to scroll my computer. And so I'll just scroll it for
Yeah.
her.
You're, ooh, you're doing it.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
you have just one
Yeah.
fingerprint on your.
You're doing good.
Yes.
That's very cute. Wait,
Give
I
me
love
another
that.
gratitude from your life.
Ooh, recently something that I've been very grateful for, and this goes in 2, are my friends that have been there since day 1, but also the friends that check in and send just a checkup text. Those are so sweet. Those are my favorite things right now.
Yeah.
And it makes me want to reach out to people and get out of scroll territory and just
Yeah.
check in and be how have you been? Or
Yeah.
it just goes a long way when I travel a lot.
Yep.
So just to get that little check-in is the cutest thing in the world.
That's really important. Again, on a previous episode, we just were talking about friendships and how friendships change. And especially when you live a life of traveling so much, you have your besties, and then you have your friends, and then you
Right.
have acquaintances.
Yep.
And sometimes those roles switch around, and the definition of
Yeah.
everybody's role can change.
Big time.
And sometimes that's hard when you have somebody who was your everyday conversation,
Right.
and then now because you're traveling here, you're on different time zones, maybe they're not that anymore, but this person all of a sudden has naturally become that person that you
the
always
best.
call. And
Yep.
and it's just a natural progression. But I think it's still important, like you said, to do those check-ins with these people who are, it's not like we're not friends anymore.
Right.
We're just in a different season, but I still love you and I care about you. What's going on in your life?
Yeah, it almost means more because, I mean, everybody's doing their own thing. Like, I don't expect anybody to be texting anybody every second of the day anymore.
Yeah.
But, like, I just love the fact that all my friends and I do, like, different things, have different jobs, like, completely different jobs. And there's just, like, that one-off that's like, hey, I don't know what's happening in your life. What have you been up to? And then we'll get on a FaceTime and call for an hour, catch up, and then we're good for a week. Or like there's like friends that you don't talk to for so long, and then that one text you just like go back to where it started.
Yeah.
Like it's my favorite thing in the world is going back to home friends, and like we don't need to talk for years, and then we could just come back together, and it's like we like hung out yesterday.
Who's your best friend right now?
That's hard. My best friend right now. I don't know.
I'm gonna tag them all in this video.
I would say my best friend right now is a friend that I've had since like kindergarten. Her name's Amanda Mackey.
Cute. Shout out Amanda.
Yes. But I mean, what you were saying, it's like friends for different things. Like that's like my girl that we check in every single day. And there's just like a little catch up that goes on. Mm-hmm. And then I have my home friends who like, I know exactly who I'm calling when I'm home.
Yeah.
And then there's new people that I've met in the industry that are my best friends and like hang out with all the time. So everybody just kind of plays a different role.
That's right.
Yeah.
Good on you.
But it's the best. And my sister. My sister has become my best friend.
Come on.
World. That's the safe answer. I'm very sorry, Jess. Ignore that. Mackie, love you, but Jess.
Yeah.
She's going to be like, Rachel, seriously? That's so rude.
Yeah. We both have sisters.
Yeah.
My sister's my best friend, for
Yes.
sure.
Is yours older or younger?
Older.
Oh, you forgot that part.
She's
Already
2
asked
years
that.
older.
I apologize.
She's like, excuse me.
Apologies.
But
Baby
she is my best
sisters,
friend.
you guys.
Danielle's the oldest.
I'm the older.
Were you friends with your sisters growing up, or was
Yep.
there a certain age that you guys became best friends?
I shared a room with my sister growing
Oh,
up.
so you guys were
Yeah,
like
yeah.
tight.
Oh yeah, and also too, because you guys are only what 2 years apart?
Three. We're 3 years
What's your
apart.
age
We're
difference?
2 years apart too.
You guys are closer.
Yeah.
What's
You're
your
5,
age gap?
right?
5 years apart. She's
Oh,
5
wow.
years younger than me. Yeah,
Is that like harder, easier?
it's fine now. Like we're BFFs now. But I think in high school, like I was in high school, she was in middle school. I went to college, then she was in high school.
Right. So it was a
So
weird.
it was a little
gap.
weird. It was more just like, get out of my room. You know, like, stop. Is that my shirt? Give me my shirt back.
That was the
Yeah,
fights,
yeah.
for sure.
But
Yeah.
now we're besties.
I
for
feel like
sure.
there's like, at least for me, when we were in high school, there was a few years she thought she was like way too cool for me until she realized that like
Right.
I'm normal.
Yeah.
Like I had to prove myself.
Yeah.
And then she was like, okay, fine. Like what? She like kissed a boy and then she's like, you can't know about this information. I'm like, you're so weird. Like I'm fully aware that that's a thing, Jess. Like it's fine. You know what I mean? Like there was that little age thing. And then we only fought about really like clothes and that she'd like come in, steal something, leave. But she's always been my best friend. Now more than ever though.
Yeah.
For sure.
Give me another gratitude, girl.
We could go back to the other conversation, the Ubers, but it's not about a Tesla.
Okay.
You know, okay, this is something that happened recently. Ubers that just like understand the vibe of like no talk
Oh, yes.
or talk. But
Yes.
it was 5 a.m.
Okay.
and I had to go to the airport and both of us were like on the same wave of like, we're just not going to like have a conversation right now. We're just going to drive peacefully, put on some music and like chill. And then you get stuck in the Ubers that are like very chatty. Also very grateful for that. Like love talking to strangers as well. But just like the
When you're
people
in
that
the
get
mood?
the time. Yes. People who understand the
Yes.
timing of when to yap or not to yap.
Yeah.
Same with
Yeah,
friends
yeah,
though.
yeah.
Like when you could sit in a room with friends on the couch, not have to talk for like an hour and then like
My favorite.
I just love the like we just know.
We could be with each other.
Right. Just share a space happily.
Mhm.
Doesn't need to be filled with any conversation. We could sit in silence and like feel comfortable. Those types of people I love. Love.
Love
Yeah.
So much.
Yes.
Those are your people.
Those are my
Yeah.
people.
Read a room. People who can read a
Yes.
room.
Yes, exactly. Like I yap so much,
Uh-huh.
but I could look at somebody and be like, they do not want me to talk right now.
100. Yeah.
Like at all.
We had an Uber one time leaving. Maybe it was like, I don't know, 3 a.m, super early. Do you remember, Danielle?
I was like, I think we're thinking of the exact.
Who was it?
Brian.
We made them. Yes, it was Brian. Okay, so this driver was.
This was someone who did not read the room.
See,
It was.
bad.
It was I remember it was a casino because it was a casino driver on the night shift. So he's like had been awake. Like this was his afternoon.
Yeah.
Right? But it was 4 a.m. for us.
That's what I mean.
And he's driving us to the airport. Danielle and I get in and he's already being chatty, trying to ask about, so why did you become a comedian? Like all the things
at 4 a.m.
At 4 in the morning. And we're like, oh no. This is
like,
not
leave
happening.
me alone now.
And first he was talking to Danielle, and I was immediately like, I'm not getting involved. No, I'm not getting involved in this at all.
But I'm also fairly certain I was trying to send cues, and like my answers were,
Yep.
Absolutely.
Exactly. And then you need to try your best to like
didn't
shorten.
even catch the cues. No. Okay.
None.
So then our other friend who is a comedian, he was featuring for me that weekend, he gets to the car, and so he gets stuck in the front seat. So we're like, you take it from here, and so he's chatting his ear off, and now this guy is the sweetest guy.
I know, that's the problem. He's so precious.
He's so precious,
but
and
that's the
even
thing.
he
He's
was
good.
having a hard time. Like, come on, man.
Do you ever lie about your job when you're in Ubers when they ask the small
100%.
talk so you don't need to?
100%.
Yeah, I've like
100%.
tried to come up with. What do you come up with? What's like your go-to?
Well, I usually just say I'm in entertainment, and I just leave it at that.
What if they? But they're gonna ask what you mean by that.
They sometimes, but if they read the
pick up
room,
the cues.
if they read the room, they know I'm not trying to get into it.
99% of the time, they're not reading the room. At least for me.
My go-to is always to stay vague. Like obviously, you guys are more recognizable, but if I am like surrounded by, I don't know, Uber drivers or people just in LA, I'm always just like, oh, I work for a comedian. And I make them prod. I make them ask the questions so that I'm not just immediately like, I do this and this and that.
Have they ever asked you to tell a joke because you said that you're...
Oh, sure.
Wait,
because
really?
those types of things too.
Do people ask you to sing?
Yes. I've been in the most like obvious spots of like, I'm not just going to go up and belt it out for you. Like in a conversation. You know what I mean?
That's
and they're like,
crazy.
oh, sing it for me. I remember I was
At Duncan.
I was, it's like the most, I was at a club.
That's crazy.
This was like college.
Okay.
Which I only lasted in college for 1 month. And then I was like, what am I doing here? But my 1 month in college, I was out at a, at a club, and I'm having like small talk, and mind you, it's going in the back, like you are screaming over loud music.
Sure.
And they're like, what do you do? And I'm like, I sing. And I'm like, what about you? And whatever. And they're like, oh, sing for me. And I'm like, I don't think now's the time. Like, what do you want me to do? And I was like, seriously? Like, don't you think like now's not the time? Like, where do you come up with that?
That's crazy.
So I feel like in Ubers too.
People...
If you say you're a comedian, I feel like they would be like...
I've never seen anyone ask you to tell a joke, but has that happened?
Over the years, yeah, for sure.
Really?
Do
I
you?
tell a joke? And absolutely not.
No.
I'll go check me out on YouTube.
Yeah, come see me at one of my shows.
Right.
What I mostly get is after no type of interesting conversation, just a quick like, hey, what do you do? Cool. Don't write a joke about me.
Oh my
I get
God.
that one.
Right.
I get the don't write about
really?
me. And I'm like, oh, what did you think
Yeah.
I would want to write about?
You're like, oh, you're thinking very highly of this conversation.
Yeah.
Have
I
you
don't get
written a joke about somebody and they were able to tell that it was about them and like
Yep.
Ooh.
called you out? I'm like
100%.
interviewing.
Oh, I know.
No, I love it.
No, but
Curious.
but see, and then I've been with her forever, and I'm like, you know what? I also have the same question.
100%.
Yeah, like I'm very curious.
Jessie Latore.
Oh, I know exactly what joke you're talking about.
Okay.
Yes.
We have a mutual friend,
Okay.
and she's one of my best friends, and her son, now he's just
Sweetheart.
a gentleman, sweetheart, athletic, just plays baseball and like all the things, and he's like a great little kid. Growing up, he was, dare I say, a monster.
It's like a terror.
He was something else on a different vibe. And I wrote a joke about wanting to spank my friend's kid. And in this joke, she came to one of the shows, and then in the green room, and she was totally cool about it.
Right,
Obviously,
she
she knew. She was like, "Are you talking about justice in your joke?" And I was like, "Girl, yes,
Absolutely am.
yes, I am."
I love that.
But we just laughed about it. She was like,
Yeah.
"Are you talking about justice in your joke?" Girl, yeah.
I've
I
had
think
people.
that's also important to note. Like, she's, to me, at least my perspective and my friendship with her, like, that was a safe one. Like, she would be cool.
Right.
Yeah.
I definitely feel like you, and you probably too, have people in your lives where you're like, nah, I can't talk about them. They'll get upset.
No, I just don't tell them. I'll write whatever I want.
Oh, sure.
And I've had people be like, so,
Ooh.
what's this one about? And I'm like, don't worry about it. And I always say, I'm like, if the shoe fits, wear it. If you think it's about you and it's like a mean song, then it's now dedicated. Like, I don't know. You know what I mean?
Maybe it's time to reflect.
Like, I'll never confirm, but if you think it's about you, like maybe it is. Maybe it is.
Why are we? Yeah, it's like maybe we should think about that.
I've had exes.
Oh, I'm
like,
sure.
I'm like, well, if you feel like it relates,
Did you do that?
like then I guess I guess you're the problem. I don't know.
You're like, huh? If 1 + 1 is 2.
Exactly. I'm like, I'm not gonna give you the answer, but you can think on it for yourself.
Sure.
And just
We can use some critical thinking.
right. And then there's other times I'll show them if it's a nice song. You know, they're like, yeah, it was catchy.
Oh,
Yeah.
I had one time in my book, I wrote about a friend who came to visit me when I first moved to LA, and how I lived with my cousin at the time, who was in radio and charming guy, and she came to visit me, but stayed with him the whole time. And
Oh yes.
this chapter, when I was talking about him and my relationship with my cousin, and he's, he was one of my best friends, my first therapist, like all the things. And but I mentioned how I had a friend come, but she ended up staying with him, and that would happen sometimes. Like my girlfriends he would always flirt with them, and there they are. Where'd they go? I thought you came to see me. It was like that kind of thing that I wrote about. And this girl, I hadn't talked to her in years. I'm telling you, this was when I first moved to LA. So I'm like 20, 21, 22 when this happened. 20, 21. I'm young. And so I haven't talked to this girl in years. She's from back home. She hits me up on Instagram and was like, "Hey, I read your book. Are you talking about me?"
Coming out of the woodworks like that is insane, honestly.
But she was right.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I was like, "Girl."
What'd you say? Yeah.
I said, "Yeah."
Yeah.
Yeah, I was actually. I was talking about you.
Funny enough.
And she like cleared up some stuff. And she was like,
Oh.
"Just so you know, I never hooked up with him," like blah, 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 blah. And it was like all this. And she's like, "I did come to see you." And it was like, it was a whole situation, whatever. But she like cleared up some stuff that I never knew. And I was like, "Oh, that is so interesting." And I hadn't talked to her for years. And she wasn't mad about it or anything. She was just like, "Wait a minute."
Just like, let me give you the story.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's pretty cool.
She was like, "You're missing some key details."
Yeah. So maybe you might have that
Yeah.
one day when you write a song.
I'm just glad she wasn't mad.
No, yeah.
like,
Yeah,
what-
see, I
what-
don't think mine would go that way.
Because I'm like, what do
I
you
think they'd just be mad.
What do you do? Like, what do you do?
Yeah.
Like, oops.
Right.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Like, how do you?
I mean, the story was still true. She
Yeah.
came to visit
Right.
me, but didn't even stay with me. She stayed with him.
Mm-hmm.
So it was just like
Right.
some details that
Yeah.
I assumed was happening.
Sure.
Yeah.
She was just like, "That actually never happened. Just so you know."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Okay, great."
Thanks.
I get curious
And you-
if people know what I write about sometimes. Like
Yeah.
maybe they said, I can't tell if they know. You know what I
Mm.
mean? I think there's some
Yeah.
songs I've written about people that
I
would
mean,
have no idea that it's about them.
Unless they shoot you an Instagram DM going, "Hey girl, this me?"
Let me clear this up for you.
Then how?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be like, whoa, give me
Yeah,
more
yeah.
lore. I'll write
Yeah.
more.
Yeah.
You're like, "Oh, there's part 2."
Wait, I'm ready.
Give me another gratitude in your life.
Talked about friendships. Talked about Ubers. Me and Ubers. I mean, clearly.
Yeah. You gotta think with Ubers.
Right.
Do you have a driver's license?
Yes.
Okay.
I think it's just because I travel a lot and I'm in a lot of Ubers.
Yeah.
I've had great conversations with Ubers.
Yeah.
It's all about friends right now. I feel like I'm in like such a weird phase of like, I'm gonna move away from home. I'm gonna move to Nashville soon. and the people that I instantly click with, I'm just so grateful for. And the people, I feel like it's really hard to make friends in your 20s just because everybody's on like different waves, but everybody equally wants friends.
Oh my gosh.
But I always think about it like you're put in these situations where you're in high school, everybody's looking for a friend, or like you're going to college, same thing. Like everybody wants to find friends. In your 20s, it's more like you need to truly search and like set up girl coffee dates or whatnot to actually become friends with people. I think the easy friendships that you make where it's like an instant click.
Yeah.
I'm so grateful for those types of friends now, that it's like low effort, low lift friends that don't take like, you don't feel like you're in a literal relationship to like make it work.
Absolutely.
That's something that I'm really grateful for. And family recently, just like being in the industry that I'm in, like just you start to realize how grateful like an actual core foundation that you could go back, celebrate wins with, no judgment, are rooting for you since day one. They're just like my favorite people in the entire world.
Yeah.
So that's been like a massive thing that I'm also grateful for.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
When are you moving to Nashville?
2 months.
Ooh,
Which is
that's
crazy.
Exciting.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
It's going to be a culture shock. Because I mean, I've been living in New York. So I'm like used to the big city.
What part of New York?
Flatiron.
Okay.
I lived there for a year. I've lived in Financial District during COVID. So that was weird because it was like ghost town.
Oh,
yeah, I bet.
Which was so weird. But I love New York. It's just like music's not big in New York right now. Hasn't circled back yet.
Yeah.
Well, Nashville, I mean,
you walk outside
I live there, and
Yeah.
Danielle's moving there, and
yeah.
um,
When are you moving?
In 4 months.
Oh my god, love
yeah.
it. Sick. It's
You
like
don't
the
have to say.
hotspot right
we could
now.
talk afterwards what area and get specific
Yeah,
on
yeah.
where you're gonna live.
Yes,
and
we
all
will
that.
talk
I was
about
like,
that.
I have follow-up questions, but not for
Yes, when we're not
not for the public.
for sure.
That's pretty exciting.
Yeah.
A new breath of fresh air, different people you're gonna meet, and like you said, those low lift friends where it's like I don't have a lot of output to give because I'm so depleted, or I'm so, you know, I'm touring, I'm this, I'm writing, my brain is in this space, and then you have that friend where it's like a puzzle piece,
Right.
and they have this much to give that fits your groove, and then you had this much to give that fits their groove, and it
100%.
wasn't a lot, but it fit, and you're like, oh, this feels right. This is, thank you, God, for this moment, for this
Right.
friend that's here at the right time, and I'm here at the right time for them. Like, those are really special friendships, and sometimes they last for years and years, and
Yeah,
this is
it's
your
massive.
new next best friend,
Right.
Absolutely.
and you take them with you into your next season of life, and then other times they're just like this fun friend that you get to be a companion with
Right.
for this season,
Yeah.
and then you move on. And it was like I've had many friends like that I can think back and be like, oh my God, I loved her, like she was amazing. And our
Yeah.
lives don't fit like that anymore, but oh my God, she was the best.
I have so many people like that as well. Yeah, I love it because it also like nobody takes anything personal. Like if you're on
Yeah.
tour and you're just like
Yeah.
busy, nobody's gonna be like they forgot about me. It's more
Yeah.
of like, oh my God, I'm like following along.
Sure.
That's what I mean by like the friends that just like shoot a text over that's like, I'm seeing what you're doing, I'm proud of you. Like those types
Yeah.
of things go such a longer way than like a long conversation texting
Yeah.
every single day. It's just like that one little, which I can say like I haven't always been good at that. Like I've thought about them and then like in my mind I'm like, oh, miss them. And then I like put my phone down and they have no idea. So when I know that somebody like had the thought, actively took out their phone,
Yeah.
shot the text, like that to me, I'm like, you did that extra step. Like I'm not even that good sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
but
it means
it
a
is
lot.
awesome. Yeah.
There's a question I wanted to ask you.
Yes.
You may not even know the answer, but
Okay.
I'm curious as to what you think. What would you say your parents are most proud of in your life?
That's a great question. I think they're most proud of me for not playing it safe. I think like
Ooh.
we've always spoken about this, but my mom, I wouldn't say is obsessed with her job. Like she definitely want to go with her passion instead of like the job that she just decided to go like and play safe with. And I think that's something she admires me for and has been like incredibly vocal about, where she's like, I'm just so proud of one, my independence and the fact that I'm just like doing it with no fear. But also just going with my gut rather than like a safety net. I think that's what they're most proud of me for. Same with my dad. I mean, they're like my biggest cheerleaders. My dad has from the jump always been like, just follow it. Yeah. Just go with it. But I think that's because he's a business owner. He's just always like been like that as well. So that's what I would say probably the most, like the thing they're proudest of. But that's a hard question. I'll stick with that. But
that's a good answer.
I don't know. Yeah.
That's a really good answer. I mean, it makes me think even about my own daughter and even what you're saying, like your independence and, you know, not playing it safe. And then how I can be like a helicopter mom to her that I'm like, reminds me of like wanting to be a brave mom so that I can have an independent daughter who can grow up and take risks and not play it safe, like be wise. Obviously, clearly you're wise, you have a good head on your shoulders, like be that kind of a person that can take a risk and go for it. And I mean, she sees me and what I do, but she doesn't, I don't want to say she don't see me take a risk. Every time I step on stage would be a risk, but what she sees is me already walking in my like confidence, right?
That's massive.
So that is massive. It's different than if she were to see me in my struggle and still choose the risky thing.
Right.
You know what I mean?
For
like,
sure.
I feel like that's different to witness. But that's really, really powerful. Thanks for sharing that.
Oh my God, of course. I also feel like with what you're saying, I feel like kids see their parents as like heroes, which like confidence, like that to me, I'm like watching a parent be confident. Like you think that parents are just like, they know it all. At least when I was younger, I was like, they know everything. They know what's best. Like they're a doctor, they're a mechanic. Like you wear all the hats and you're perfect, which I think too, it's so cool to like grow up and then see like your parents' flaws and things that like they look at you and admire you for. Like I think it's so special now, like the bond I have with my parents and like almost playing therapist to each other sometimes. It's so fun. Like I feel like I've become best friends with my mom because of that, where like she can be like, Rach, I think you could have done this. And then sometimes I'm like, Mom, I think you could have done this. And it's just like, if anything, I see them more as heroes now. Aww. And to me, like they still were a little bit like nervous when I was dropping out of college and like taking that risk, rightfully so. Like they want to see me succeed. But at the same time, they were like arm's length distance away of like, if you fail, we'll let you fall and then pick yourself back up because that's also important. But they were shitting themselves like while I was doing it. They were like, are you sure about this? Like, do you really want to do that? Because it's not like the exact lane and the exact path that they saw me going down. But at the same time they did. Like they knew that I was passionate about it. I've been in vocal lessons since I was 12. Like they knew what I was meant to do in this life. And that's what they've always said. They're like, it was never a doubt. They were like, we always knew that you were going to do something weird. Like you've always just been like a bit of an oddball. They're like, so it makes sense. And I'm glad it's working. I'm like, thank you guys.
It's like they want you to follow what you're passionate about, but also they're still parents at the end of the day that are like, okay, but also like I remember when I quit my job and was like, I'm moving to LA, and my mom was like, but what about health insurance? And I was like, I don't care. I'll figure it out. And like, but I'm like, I know she's like so like happy,
just a mom.
And but she still was like, okay, but also don't die, you know?
Yes,
totally.
That's exactly what it was like. Yes, for sure.
Totally. Okay, before we wrap things up, just let everybody know where they can find you, your new music, everything. Give them all the lowdown.
Okay, I have an album coming out March 6th, and it is called Turned Into Me. You can find that on Spotify. Rachel Grae. Grae is not spelled the color. It's Grae. I just decided to be complicated.
Love that.
Rachel.Grae on Instagram. Rachel Grae everywhere else.
Love that. Thank you so much for sitting down with it. Do you have
I wanted to chime in because we do voicemails on the podcast.
Oh, okay.
Whoa.
And I chose this one without knowing where this conversation was going to go. And I have a gift, let me tell you.
Let's hear it.
This voicemail fits in so into what we were talking about. So the Lord is
Look
on
at
my
the
side.
Lord. Look at the Lord. Won't he do it?
Look at that.
Okay, I'm ready.
So I would love to, so listeners, thanks for calling in. This one is for everybody.
Hey, Anjelah and Danielle.
JK, stand by. Thought I was connected to the Bluetooth. Hold, please. Why is it not connecting? It was connected earlier.
We do our own production over here.
I love
sorry.
it.
I
This is
literally,
also so cool. I didn't know you guys do this.
I'm annoyed because I played it earlier and it worked. So I don't know why it didn't work this time. All right, I'll just play it loud on my computer for you guys, and then I'll upload it later. Ready? And
Hey, Anjelah and Danielle. This is Erica from the Bay Area, and I am grateful for boundaries and learning how to set them. The credit goes to my therapist in a book she recommended by Henry Cloud called Boundaries, and also ChatGPT. Like, that is my second therapist. After I finished the book, I was able to set a boundary with a friend who constantly complains about her 12-year-long relationship with boyfriend/baby daddy of 2, to whom she plays housewife with. It's like 1950s, let me make your coffee at 3 a.m. Girl, that's crazy. Anyways, last month she pressured him into getting married by Zoom, and their entire situation is insane. But my poor baby is emotionally abused and gaslit by him and does nothing to change. So I set a boundary of not answering her crisis calls when she does nothing to change her situation. I know she's still a bad, you-know-what from the Bay, but it's hidden down in there somewhere, and now we just talk about kids. So anyways, again, I'm grateful I still have my friend, but I set a boundary. Thanks.
Good on you, girl.
I love her.
yeah,
That's
tough.
That is tough to do.
That is hard.
And especially, I don't know her personality type, but if you're the helper personality type, where it's in you to where, like, not only do you want to help, but oh no, are they going to be upset that I didn't answer? Are they going to blah, 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 like all of that kind of stuff? That is a really big boundary to make. I'm very proud of you because honestly, you're right. Like, your friend is not doing anything to change her situation. She's going to be in a crisis often. And then you having to be that container for her crisis is also not fair. You know, it's like, hey, let's get some help. Let's set some boundaries in your relationship because your non-boundaries are affecting our relationship.
Absolutely.
That's a big one.
I am a big fan of boundary setting. That's been like my biggest thing right now. Also, I did talk about in my other podcast that I was on, my favorite quote, which is "What you're not changing, you're choosing."
Ooh.
And that's been like my favorite thing, which is exactly that.
Yeah.
What you're not changing, you're choosing to continue living that way.
Yes.
Dang.
And sometimes you need to let somebody come to terms with that and then change their perspective and be like, I'm choosing to stay in this, which that's why nothing's changing. But a friend can't give you that. You kind of have to come to that.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Good on her.
Dang. Well, thank you for sharing that, Danielle.
Yeah.
That went perfectly.
I
Thank
know.
you.
That was good.
I know. I was like, the whole conversation, I was like, wait, you guys. I got the perfect one.
I love it.
Rachel, congratulations on everything.
Thank you.
Your new music, just your career, just up and up and up. And how exciting. You're so talented.
Thank you.
You're smart. You're wise. You got a great head on your shoulder. I'm sure your parents are so proud of just the woman that you are. And you
I'll
get
cry.
to
I'll leave this podcast crying if you don't stop.
just the woman that you are. Like, you have this incredible gift, but the woman behind the gift is really what shines. And I think that's what we learned here today. So,
That's so
thank
nice.
you. Thank you for sitting with us.
Thank you for having me. You guys are awesome.
Absolutely.
Thanks
Thanks for watching and listening. Bye.